Episode of Foods and Dudes Los Angeles. It's me, your boy, Chef Ryan Loomis here. And today we doing, listen, I'm taking it back, but bringing it forward at the same time. We're doing some Southern classics, some sweet potatoes, some fried chicken, but with a little twist. I'm doing a sweet potato grits with fried chicken and a little bit of greens on top. Can't do it by myself though. Two of my best friends, Mr. Tony Massey and Travis Starr. 2 R's. Gentlemen, welcome.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah. All right. So, one thing my boys they always make fun of me because they say I'm what, Travis? Bougie. They say I'm bougie as hell. Not just me, but my food also. And so I'm bringing that to y'all. I'm showing y'all the bougie that we doing today.
Sweet potato grits. Why?
Oh, why not?
Good enough for me.
Yo, let's go.
Let's get it.
So, okay, we're about to get these chicken wings seasoned up. A little secret that I like to use for my fried chicken is a little bit of liquid smoke as a binder. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys do it. Get just a little dash up in there, just to get them a little covered up.
That's a big dash.
That's a big dash. Yeah. But go ahead, mix it up in there.
I'm telling him to do it since he want to talk mess.
I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty.
All right. And while he's doing that, why don't you pour on some of that lemon pepper?
All right.
All right. Go ahead and grab some of that Creole seasoning.
All right.
All right. So while these gentlemen are doing that, like well actually, Tony's the newest friend of the friend group.
I just got here.
Tony's been here about a year now.
No, almost 2.
Almost 2 years
almost been
now.
2 years.
And I mean, it's almost like he was never, I don't even say never left, but he's like our long lost brother.
Right.
You know
well, y'all didn't mess with me at first though.
No, you
didn't mess with us.
That's not how that works.
So he used to come into the lounge and he'd do one of these. What's up? Go sit in the corner.
I didn't know y'all like that.
Okay.
What is this?
So he's putting a little bit of garlic powder on there. That's good.
He ain't doing it right.
Last but not least, see that right there? That chicken bouillon?
Oh, this is extra bougie stuff.
This is very
It's not extra bougie.
Fried chicken.
Bougie.
Who puts liquid smoke on their fried chicken?
Right.
Hey,
right
you
here.
just bougie.
The
Tell me when, because I don't know how to do this. I ain't been nine.
Keep going.
So do you measure when you put
The ancestors.
The ancestors.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. So for those that don't know, when someone says the ancestors tell us in the community don't usually
the risk community? What you say?
y'all know what community I'm talking about. You know what? Us black folk.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it plain.
Right.
We don't measure. We measure from our hearts, which is pretty much what our ancestors taught us to do. Because Big Mama didn't have measuring cups or measuring spoons and all that stuff. She just knew exactly how much. So what I do is I listen for my ancestors to tell me to stop, and then I add a dash more.
See, you hard-headed.
I'm hard. Let's add just a little bit more of the Cajun seasoning, Creole seasoning to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, that's perfect because that's actually perfect. Let's get that mixed up in there.
I opened up the wrong end.
That's what she said.
I told her they weren't ready for all 3 of us.
All right. Now that the chicken's all seasoned, we're gonna set that aside. All right. Our sweet potato on. I need one of you gentlemen just to cut it up in 4s. Skin on.
You don't peel the potato first?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Once it's boiled and soft, you can easily scrape out the inside, and so we don't have to worry about, the potato's already been washed and cleaned, So once you boil it, now cut those in half.
Well, that's 8. You told me to do 4.
You did say 4.
I did say 4. What is men versus women math? Have you guys
Yes.
seen that?
Boy versus girl math?
Yes. Let's throw those in.
No, I don't.
So I'm just throwing the sweet potatoes in some boiling water right now. Get those with what they call fork tender to add to our grits. Now, what was your question?
Okay, so you said sweet potato grits, but we're actually using grits and we're adding sweet potatoes to it.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
So we're going to use the sweet potato as almost like a seasoning. We're going to boil it down until it's fork tender, mash it up, mix it in with our grits.
Which is gonna make them a little sweet.
Absolutely.
Which, you know what question I'm about to ask.
It's not sugar.
Man, it's sugar.
It's not.
It sounds like sugar on grits.
Sugar.
It is not sugar on grits.
I'm gonna tell you. we do sugar on our grits.
Oh, man.
Unless it's topped with like shrimp or something or cheese, we doing butter, salt,
Please tell
pepper, and sugar.
Please don't ruin this match.
No,
So please tell your audience sugar does not go on grits.
Sugar on grits.
Ladies and gentlemen, you put whatever you want on your grits. Whatever makes you happy.
Unless it's sugar.
Sugar on grits.
Before he ruins the grits, what's next?
Next, we're actually gonna make the grits.
All right.
So go ahead and pour that. Now, grits is a 4-to-1 ratio. I have 2 cups of water boiling right here. That is a half a cup of grits.
Okay.
Go ahead and pour that.
Is this gonna be enough?
That's gonna be enough, trust me. While we have the grits, we have the sweet potatoes boiling. Let's get the greens, AKA, we're just gonna use spinach today, and we're gonna use a little bit of bacon. So let's grab 2 pieces of
Can
bacon.
you use bacon in California? Because like nobody eats pork here. I moved here from Houston.
Do you see this stomach? This stomach is not. It's not
a turkey bacon
This is not a turkey stomach. This is a bacon stomach right here. Slice and diced, so to speak.
I mean, well, Tony got such good knifing skills. I'm gonna let him slice and dice it. You know?
So you gonna let me?
I'm gonna let you.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
What am I dicing these?
You are dicing the bacon.
Into little pieces or
Yes.
just like, okay.
Yeah, it's like little half-inch pieces right there. That's perfect. So while the grits is cooking, I'm actually gonna add the butter to the grits right now.
That's a lot of butter, my friend.
Hey man, it's grits. So, as you guys know, football season is upon us.
Right.
Are we ready for the bacon?
Yeah, oh yeah, let's put that bacon. Let's put that bacon in the pan.
I don't want to talk football because my fantasy team is horrendous this year.
But what about your real team? Your real team,
My real team is
going to Super Bowl this year again, right?
Every year,
right?
every year.
Let's explain to the people who your team is.
My team is the 5-time Super Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
I just felt a bunch of people changing the channel.
Right, Travis.
Or as one of our friends would say, the Raider Juniors.
The Raiders Junior. Yeah. We're not gonna get into that story just yet. Travis, who do you cheer for?
Hey man, Detroit Lions. You know, I'm not from Detroit, but I'm from Michigan. And we doing good this year.
That was the my team, the Las Vegas Raiders.
No,
No, you gotta say
it was
Los Angeles, Oakland, Los Angeles,
Yeah.
Las Vegas Raiders.
It's the Las Vegas Raiders by way of Oakland and LA. Bye.
You done? Yeah. Okay. Stir my bacon. Yes, my team has moved around. Almost like they running from child support.
Hilarious. Yes, absolutely. So I got a question about. I know for me, fantasy football has definitely changed how I watch football.
Right, Travis, while we're talking about that, go ahead and chop up just the heads off that spinach for me.
All right.
Did you drink my wine?
No, it's mine.
No, that's mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
It's alcohol. It's alcohol. It'll burn up. So,
Show my
You were seeing some of the women you dated. I don't know.
can I say? So, speaking of fantasy football,
It changes the way I watch football.
it does.
Like before I got into fantasy football, I only just rooted for my team.
Right.
And to be honest, sometimes I would only watch my team. I wouldn't even watch the other team. But now after I started playing fantasy, I've been playing fantasy football for probably about 5-6 years now, and it definitely makes football a lot more interesting.
It does.
As far as the whole,
Because it makes you watch teams that either you hate
Right.
or you never thought to watch before. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, my team, the Raiders, recently played the Chargers, and on my fantasy team, I have the Chargers quarterback.
Yeah.
So while he's beating us, I'm like, yeah,
Right.
dang it,
Yeah, cheer it.
dang it. Let's add this spinach to the bacon.
All right.
So we're just gonna use the bacon grease as,
Now we're gonna use the bacon too. It's gonna continue to cook along with the spinach. We don't want it crispy. We just want it cooked well enough, right? And then we're gonna cook it until, now while that's cooking, Travis, grab that grated onion, the onion right there. Yeah, so we just add a little bit of that to it. Now what this does, now I'm using dehydrated onion flakes, right? Okay. A little bit more. Reason being is because spinach has a lot of water. Have you ever cooked down spinach and it's like water in the bottom of the
a
pan?
bag of spinach turns into
Yes.
A bowl.
Right. So by using dehydrated onion, that's gonna actually help soak up some of that water and rehydrate the onion and still flavor the spinach and bacon itself. Let's turn the fire down a little bit. Got my oven set at 200 degrees to keep it warm. Put that in there. All right, so let's turn the fire off. So grab the other bowl.
There's 2 bowls. What other bowl?
Get some of that flour.
All
We're
right.
gonna do about a cup of flour.
Now flour is like, there's different types of flour. Does it matter which one you use?
I'm using all-purpose.
Okay.
That's good. And then we're gonna do about the same amount of, that's right, the cornstarch.
All right.
Now the cornstarch, excuse me,
I've never used cornstarch for my
I've
fried
never
chicken.
used that either.
Really?
What does it
New to
do?
me.
okay, go ahead and put it in, I'll tell you. Cornstarch,
You just adding stuff, man.
I'm not
You
just
know
adding-
why we putting cornstarch?
yes, because it actually
You got a contract with the cornstarch people?
see why I don't see, it be your own people. No, I'm using cornstarch because it will actually help the chicken get crispier. Now we're gonna add some of the same seasoning that we season the chicken with. So a little bit,
So you season the flour and the chicken?
exactly.
Okay.
Do a little bit of garlic, just a little bit, and then some of that chicken bouillon in there as well. Just a little bit. All right, now that we got our flour mixture together, our chicken is seasoned, time to get the chicken coated, all right, and ready to fry. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah, all right.
Now my pops used to do this. He used to put all the chicken in a paper
Paper
bag.
bag.
Yeah.
And shake it up.
And shake the paper bag. Yeah. So this is the bougie way. This is the
Yeah,
Ryan
you know
way.
Ryan is bougie.
Yeah.
No,
That's how they put the paper bag. It's too late for the paper bag.
Don't call me boo. Don't call me. I was ready.
All right, let me get it in here. If I get burned, I'm suing you, Ryan.
So I got a question for y'all. I met y'all about 1.5 years ago.
Right.
And I'll be honest, the older I get, the harder it is as a man to make friends. Like you guys have been friends for over a decade. How hard is it for you guys to make friends at this point in your life? Because I know for me, it's like, it's almost impossible sometimes. It feels like it.
You know, for me, I used to be king of the term no new friends. Right? But I think as I get older, and I heard Tyler Perry say this, that they use the analogy that people or your life is like a tree. You got your roots, you got your trunk, you got your branches, your leaves, and during every season, branches fall off, leaves fall off, and I look at that as friends. I look at that as, you know, opportunities or positions that I'm in, and so just like branches fall off, new ones grow. You know, like if I stuck with the mantra "no new friends," you and I would never be where we are today.
Right.
You know, hell, me and Travis wouldn't be where we are today because I know I deal with less BS when it comes to meeting new people.
Yeah. So no, I'm the same way. It's like what I would have put up with when I was in my 20s. Now you only have to cross me once, and we're done.
Right.
We're actually done. There's no second chances at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know me for 15 years. You know I don't like people until they become people, my people.
That is true. Travis does not like people at all. Sometimes people wonder, how do you know when your fried chicken is done? And this is something that I learned from my Nona, my great grandma. And she says, chicken talk to you when it's frying. I don't know if y'all ever noticed, but right now you hear it. When it's done, you won't hear it no more. Just go ahead, when you're done with your wine, grab that bowl for me. Travis, you can go ahead and start scooping those potatoes into the bowl. All right. Leave the skin on, and once you boil them, the skin will come right out. Yeah. See? Skin comes right off. So go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of the sweet potatoes to the grits. So add the, okay. Yep. Look at that. Spinach, bacon. Now this is more of a garnish than it is a dish, right? So let that cool down a little bit. Now we got it out the oven. Listen, quiet. I told you. And
He has no girlfriend ever.
and just like you said, they're also floating. So let's go ahead and take those out. All right. So now that we're all done cooking everything, let's get it plated. All right. Oh, look at that, y'all.
You're gonna put some infused agave from Madagascar.
There you go. Yeah. Listen, I'm bougie, but I'm not P. Diddy bougie. Like, Tony, if you don't mind, grab a tongue, the small tongs, a little bit of spinach and the bacon, and put it directly in the center.
In the center.
Yes. In the center, which is the middle.
Right. I'm adding some extra bacon because I love bacon.
Let's do it. Hey, let's go.
Let's get it.
Boom.
Boom.
All right, Travis, sir, since you cooked the fried chicken, go ahead. I want you to place 3 pieces of fried chicken in like a triangle cut.
Rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Now let's put the little legs up.
Can the chicken
That's not a leg. That's
well, you know what I mean.
That's a wing. Let me move it on over this one right there.
All right.
There we go.
Now let me make it pretty for you.
Yeah. So with plating,
You did absolutely nothing different.
Just like we said before, you eat with what?
Your eyeballs.
You eat with your eyes. Sprinkle a little bit of red pepper flake. Just boom. Right. And there you have it, people. Sweet potato grits. A little bit of greens on top with fried chicken wings. Let's go.
Let's get it.